wonder what Ruby has going on. In very polite legal terms, it seems to accuse her of exploiting their name and orders her to leave the Roottrees alone. It's dated from a few weeks before the 5-piece article appeared in News Times, and it seems legitimate. She also discusses her mother's magazine feature in more detail. Do you know how difficult it was to convince anyone to tell our story? My mom didn't want to show her face because everyone in the media we approached assumed she was lying because her story was just like 5-piece's mother, but my mom's story was first. Oh, wow. Okay. I wonder if they use hers. I wonder if Ruby used her information for 5-piece. Her mother's information was before 5-piece, but media was told otherwise. Mom was advised by Ryan and Cork to tell News Time that seeing 5-piece on the cover was what inspired her to go public. Who is Cork and Ryan? Oh man, still a lot of question marks. Who is Ryan and Cork? That's the only way News Time would agree to it and help her get on TV, but it's not true. Our story was first. Courtney's defense continues, but most of it seems repetitive and useless. Towards the end of her page, she discusses the DNA test and defends her mother's character. My mom is amazing. She's the nicest woman in the world. She has diabetes and works at a department store, but still manages to help pay for my apartment in the big city so that I could stay with my high school sweetheart. Alright, that's not. Beatrice. So I can just have this here. She works at the department store. I got a degree in nursing, so I learned about DNA in college. But I'm beginning to think it's all a lie. My mom is 100% confident that there is nobody else who could be the father. Either they did the wrong test or DNA is completely BS. She is not a liar. Oh, wow. Okay. First off, the original unobscured cover photo from the News Time featuring Jane Doe Roottree on her anonymous mother. We need that. Beatrice. And then Courtney, May, and Danny. That's what we needed. Posted this photo on her website. It proves to be a wedding photo of hers. Daniel Newton. And I believe you 100%, my girl. I believe you. Okay. I would need one more. Come on. Let's look up her husband. We knew this. Sam Madsen. We knew Sam actually believed her. No. And it's within a week too. It was, let's, periodicals. Because I'm missing something. No. I doubt it's that. Mercury. That's annoying. Let's go up here. Okay, first off, I do believe you're 1000% a root tree. You two, I'm gonna undo because I'm not sure. It's optional. You two, I do believe you may be, but I'm not sure, but I don't think you are. I really don't think you are. I feel like you're in some kind of what am I missing? Let's do this. We knew this. That's not new. Come on. Nope. It's not that. Linda. Search. Ugh. What am I missing? Do this. Let's see. I did that. I did that. Did I not post her stuff in? I did this. Oh, wait. Sorry. She is a cashier, right? I'm gonna say cashier. Oh, retail, that's what it counts as. Okay, what? So what did I actually miss? Did she? Did you? Not that. Let's go back. It was... news time. The legal group. Cicely Sanchez. Non-fiction. We know this though. Let's go back and let's put this in. Actually, let's search Ruby. We knew this. Let's periodical her. Sometimes in late March after the Roottree rift. We knew this. What's the older version? Clancy Edwards. Let's go back. Oh wait, a gas station chain. We know we have this. Annoying. Let's periodical her then. I want to start here. There we go. Where is she? Do I not have her under people at all? I know I have her in business. Thomas. You, we're looking for Ruby. Here we go. High school. Was in high school, an article called "Local Team Making Change for Foster Care System." Let's search that. Let's periodical that. Seriously? Okay. According to the article, she grew up in a foster care system, was apparently the valedictorian of her school, and was a Girl Scout who at the time was earning her Gold Award. This required a project to help the community, and Ruby chose to raise money to build a fountain she called Foster Fountain. Oh, why did I? I'm guessing it turned into, where were we? It is Fountain of Youths. That's it. Crap. The fountain has a few small pedestals that stick up high above the water. People are expected to toss coin into the fountain for good luck and will be encouraged to aim for the top of the pedestals. All the coins scraped from the bottom are slated to be donated to Portland's foster care system. A coalition of local businesses that sponsored the fountain have committed to matching any of the donations that successfully land on the targets. Foster fountain. Sure. News. Difficulty. Portland. That's what we were already on. Scarlet. Magazine. Huh. Let's go back to okay. Start at the bottom this time. Okay. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, Ryan and Clark. That's what I wanted to look up. And I wrote it down to look it up. That's the crazy part. Okay. Search. Ryan and Clark. Wait, was it? Cork. An unremarkable law firm based in North Carolina named after its senior partners, Winston, Ryan, and Gregory Cork. Winston, Ryan, Gregory Cork. The firm mostly handles local cases and recently represented Anonymous. Their website has a section about the case, including a scan of the DNA test that proved Jane Doe Roottree was not a Roottree. The test says there was virtually no chance that Anonymous' daughter was a Roottree. List that DNA was tested against the DNA of Bonnie Kogoni Hudson, Guy's twin. Was definitely her hair. Company named DNA Teco. And the doctor has circled the results and signed the paper. Adrian. Hold on. Adrian Rowland. Let's look up this. DNA testing company. Relatively new phenomenon that allows scientific laboratories to prove a possible family relationship between two people. Fairly cutting edge, the method by which they test samples have only become standard in the last decade. According to their site, businesses. DNA testing company. Responsible for Felix. And then confirmed. Felix and Courtney May results. And even use it as an example of how a DNA test looks. Whenever they take Whenever they take a sample in person, they put the name of the person on the test according to their legal ID, which is why it says David instead of Felix. Because Guy Hudson is dead and there is no known DNA source for Guy, they tested Felix's hair versus a sample sent from the Roottrees. It's listed as Jane Doe because it was collected in person, but the Roottree company let them know it was from Bonnie. This is why it says parental aunt. The left and right sets of numbers are essentially signatures that perfectly match the DNA of the two people in question and nobody else. It's a legitimate company. They don't seem to have reason to create fakes or anything to hide. Okay, so Adrian Rowland. Let's go back. Something's not right. Not it. Where is the freaking... There we go. David. Oh wait, so this is the example. David Fellows Jane Doe. And what we got was I'm confused. So David to Jane, which was the aunt. This was the test. How could they have... Why would they have Bonnie's name here, but not on the Jane Doe? What is happening? Okay. Something's not adding up. $15, $16, $15, $16, $9, $11. Let's go. This is not the same person. The child and the aunt. Bonnie will be... Okay, so it will be 14. Okay, so 14, 12, 13, 7, 8. $15, $16, $15, $16. Okay. Okay, the two testing results from Guy's twin sister isn't the same. Use two different people. One is a... So, which is false testing? Okay, so here for sure, you are not. And even with you, we need, well, we could use, wait, let's clear this. Here's the thing. I really do think that you are. Because for some reason, the Roottrees have been helping you for a while now. So I'm going to say you are. The issue is you, because I honestly don't think you are. You guys aren't twins. I want this information with that on Felix. Oh wait, I got the 14. Let's go. What about you? I'm missing one. Loaf. I do think you guys are. But your family is so in love, so I'm not. Your parents are so in love. Huh. One more. Oh, she was. Son of a gun. Oh wait, I have other things to look up. I keep getting sidetracked. That's not gonna happen. That's fine. Oh wait, where's the history? This. I want to periodical this really quickly. Just in case she can be married to somebody or to the guy. We don't know. All right. We have 2 names to look up. Okay, so the first name. Winston Bryan. Continue. Oh, that's annoying. Gregory Cork. Let's go back to her and then Mid-Eastern University. notable private college that advertises itself as midway between Maine and Miami. We know some of this. Their legal and language departments are their pride and joy. Little Ivy, newspaper The Herald. Where was it? Ruby Spratt. There we go. Graduated top of her class. Her valedictorian speech was somewhat controversial at the time, as it was quite serious, with a heavy focus on wealth inequality. This didn't go over well with the predominantly middle to upper class audience in attendance. The editor at the time said Ruby, unsatisfied by simply earning her place with the full scholarship, went on to earn a captive audience of her peers with a perfect GPA. It felt like the ideal occasion for a celebration of an undoubtedly incredible individual. However, by the end of her speech, there were many in the audience that wished that neither of those events had transpired. It was a passionate attempt to use her soapbox to proselytize her fellow students and their parents into the religion of poverty. But unfortunately, judging by the silence, they remained unconverted. Okay, so what was the other freaking company? That was it. Quigenes. I know it was something we didn't do all the way. Found in China. IVF. Found in China. Oh, we knew that. I did know that. Wanna say yes. I'm going to say might be. We need her DNA. Also, it's actually Nia Alves. I've been looking at that. Did I not do that? Alves. Is that what am I? Nia Alves. Oh wait. Putting the Z. Brazil, mentioned her name a few times. Due to lack of freedom of speech and laws in Brazil, there has been added bureaucracy in publishing certain stories. She's private about her identity and supposedly once used her connection to have a reporter fired from a rival network and blacklisted. Claimed it was shut down. That claimed this was to shut down a story he was doing about her personal life, including her marriage in 1973, was not of her own choice. His research claims she essentially had her husband forced upon her as a child bride at the age of 15. It also claims that past appearances of her husband have been for show. They do not live together, and she resents her own parents for their arrangements. The final claim that she must have made money under the table through nefarious and possibly illegal means during Brazil's dictatorship, as his research uncovered that she could not possibly have earned enough to start a media company otherwise. After making this statement, the reporter went into hiding in fear for her safety, as he should have been. But it would have been a great story to break. That's crazy. It was time. Doesn't make it great though. That's sad. 15. How much older was her husband? He didn't even look that much older. If I'm thinking about the picture correctly. Where are you, Nia? I do think he's a Roottree. And last but not, I got one more. Gwynn Roottree, Gwynn. Guys like us, did I not do this? Was it re-released? Search. There has been talks of a remake. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, it's not that? I thought it would have been. Leslie freaking Florence. She retired. Re-released. Died of a genetic disorder known as Huntington's in the late 1960s. What? Silver. Tea. That is that. She got second billing to Gwynn. What is happening? Let's periodical this just in case I spelled it wrong. No. I feel like it should be in the screening thing. Scarlet? What am I missing? Ron and Robbie's? We've done that. Wild Bill Williams? Oh, the funeral. He didn't make an appearance. There was recent rumors that he must have died, but they tracked him down. He's in his 70s, still lives in Paris, and he's still in perfect health. He went on record saying, I think it was Mark Twain who said the rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated. The few years I spent with Gwen was just one stop along the very long and complicated journey that has been my life and career. The last time we spoke was when I signed the divorce papers. She asked me to never contact her or the kids again. I've always respected those wishes. They never reached out to me either, even as adults. So I have to assume they had some idea of why she hated me so much and the sacrifices she made on my behalf. I wish them well and I am sorry for their loss, but we've all been strangers for 40 years, so I can confidently say that they wouldn't have wanted me to be there. In fact, I'm confident my presence would have ruined it. Fair. Fortune favors the grave. Huh. What did you do? Wild Bill periodical. Did you cheat with Leslie? This is old. Apparently, the director who considered him his friend once hired to make a small cameo in the movie called Christmas Mission. Apparently, Wild Bill lived up to his reputation. He showed up drunk 3 days in a row and couldn't remember his lines. He kept hitting on an actress who was supposed to be doing a very somber, serious role. Him and the director no longer speak. Christmas Mission. Movies that flopped. It was canceled. Huh. This is old. That's the Walter. Walter, let's do periodical for this. Lines, Walter. I wonder if he actually slept with the Florence chick. I thought this was going to do anything. Oh, it is. A neurodegenerative disease that mostly recognizably causes memory issues and uncontrollable movements in the limbs. There is no cure. Parent to child. Has the disease, cannot be passed on recessively, meaning it cannot skip a generation. In other words, if someone had a mother or father, but they themselves do not receive it from that parent, their children will also never have it. Why is this important though? Is it important? Pneumonia. Okay. I was like, well, did she have dementia or something? But she doesn't. Huh. Let's look at Ryan. It was Ryan. What is happening? Periodicals. Don't blame nepotism. He gets results. This is old though. Grew up in Paris. Kind of knew this. We knew this as well. We'll do Robbie in a sec. A riff. Okay. No. Okay, what am I missing? Wait, spouses? One of them are... Run. Oh, yeah. Oh, I did not realize it goes up. Why would they? She's a Roottree. Why would they not be a Roottree? What? Tessa Green, Penelope. The Laugh Lounge, Best Medicine was to help find a cure for Huntington's disease. Up until now, they know anything about Huntington's. In the last few months, I've gone from knowing nothing about it to learning more than any one person should have to. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Are you not Roottrees? I don't care about that. Brother Trouble. Ugh, Tess. Scarlet Magazine. Are Robbie and Ron for... Do the babies have it? So either you're a... Oh, come on. She doesn't have it. Is it Jack? Let's try Jack. Oh, please don't let it be the children. It's not Jack. It's not Jack. It's not Jack. Oh, Christina, don't be the baby. Okay. RR Productions.